It was my childhood dream. Certainly when I started taking it up from about 15, wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, and being an athlete was kind of one of my dreams, and I would like to say that I managed to successfully achieve that dream. It was actually my PE teacher in my school, so when I was 15 my PE teacher entered me for a pentathlon. That's like 5 events, and I went along and I did the pentathlon, had a really good time doing it, and about 2 weeks later I got a letter through the door saying that I'd came 4th in this pentathlon and that entitled me to represent Scotland. So at the age of 15 I got a call up to represent Scotland. I went along to the competition, ran in the competition in the pentathlon, and I managed to improve my position from 4th in Scotland to 2nd in Scotland, and it was at that point I decided that I really enjoyed athletics and I wanted to take it up. Past medals include British Championship medals, so I've won gold at British Championships on several occasions. I've also won a European gold medal at a junior level, and also won a world bronze medal at junior level. Well, I was only working 2 days a week as a teacher, so only worked for the 2 days. That allowed me to train obviously every single day, and I was training every single day, including the weekends as well. So working the 2 days as a teacher, although it is time restraints as being a teacher, it allowed me to obviously work a little bit to make sure I had an income, and it also allowed me to train as well, which meant that I could focus on my training. From a very young age, had to go on training camps as well, so I was over in America in March, and then I did training camp in America, and that prepared me for the Commonwealth Games as well. It wasn't my first time that I've represented Scotland, so you know, it was a wee bit of a step up. It was my first times for the Commonwealth Games, so to represent Scotland at a home games was certainly a big experience for me and made me feel really, really proud as well to be Scottish. You know, when I walked onto track, I couldn't believe it. I'd went out the night before to have a kind of look at the track and see what the crowd was like. Obviously there was a good feeling seeing other athletes running on the track the night before, but when you go out yourself, you know, and getting that home welcome, it was unbelievable. It was something you couldn't really put into words, to be honest with you. When you're on the track, you're there to do a job. I was there to obviously run my race. Wasn't really aware of my surroundings, so the minute I went out, obviously I was aware of the crowd, and after I was aware of the crowd, I focused on what I had to do, which was obviously run my race. When I did, then focus on running my race. I wasn't aware that I was on TV, I wasn't aware of the crowd, so I was focused on what I was to do. When I looked back, obviously seeing it on TV, it was really, really good to obviously see that you know, I was focused and I was in the zone. I met a few people that some people might know. I met Ailey Childs, who's a good friend of mine as well. She was one of the Scottish members that was running the team, and also had a good chat with Kimberly Williams, who won the long jump for Jamaica. The reason I'm going to retire is for several reasons. The main reason is that I'm getting old. I'm now 27, so I've kind of come past my time. I also want to go into coaching, and I want to try and bring up some younger athletes and help them with obviously their athletics career as well.